the greatest trophy in sports, the greatest trophy presentation in sports, and the greatest lack of censorship in sports history. That was awesome. About as awesome as what the Blues did last night. About as awesome as they were last night, because they did it. They bleeping did it. This crew was up 3-2 in that series. They had a chance to close it out on their home ice on Sunday. Instead, they got worked. They lost Game 6 at home 5-1 on Sunday. That was supposed to be a blown opportunity. That was supposed to be the night that they spent the rest of their lives regretting. The night where it all got away. Because last night was just a matter of the Bruins showing up, right? Showing up, flexing a little, running out a few of the city's formerly great athletes from other sports, and then skating around with the cup and throwing yet another world championship in all of our faces. You know how Boston felt about it. Not the players. Not the players and not the team, but the city of Boston and their fans. You know how they felt about it. They knew it. The cup was theirs. They knew that. They assumed that. They came to party. Yeah, except St. Louis came to wreck shop and wreck that party. Boston rolled out a bunch of celebrities. The Blues had Layla Anderson, and they had Jordan Binnington. Holy crap, this guy was amazing, especially in that first period when they had to have it. There was one-way traffic at the start of that game, and it was all right in Binnington's face. I mean, like, there's tilting the ice, and then there's what the Bruins were doing last night. It looked like it was only a matter of time before he broke 4-0, walked right into Boston in Game 7, and punched them in the face over and over again. And then they walked out legends. Freaking legends. Yeah, Boston got a goal back to make it 4-1, but it was over. The St. Louis Blues are Stanley Cup champions. Stanley bleeping Cup bleeping champions. And they did it in the toughest, hardest, most badass way imaginable. They go on the road and they dominate Boston in their house, and then they partied with the cup afterwards. And about the only thing that went Boston's way last night was the chance to boo Gary Bettman. And even that was a little bit subdued. But there was nothing quiet about the Blues skating around the ice with their cup. Those guys were letting F-bombs fly. Again, exultation language is how Doc Emmerich described it. It was perfect. Nobody should be apologizing for that. And they made sure that Layla, the legend, got her moment with the cup on the ice. And if that wasn't the coolest moment ever, I don't know what is. So, Albie, one more time. A little Gloria on the way out. Because going into Boston and punking them that way for their first cup win ever in a Game 7 situation is the very definition of badassery. How you living, St. Louis? How you living this morning, St. Louis? And one thought about the NHL. How great is the NHL and its parity? The season after our first year, Vegas expansion team made the Stanley Cup final. A team in St. Louis who was dead last in January is now hoisting the cup. In other words, fan bases throughout that league have got hope. It is so awesome for that sport.
Some exultation language that got on.
And some exultation language that got on. And here come the emails. Let's see, this one. Dear Jimmy, props to St. Louis on getting the job done. But anyways, did you see the face licker crying after they lost? Made my night. Loved it. Loved the show. Signed Tom in Tampa. War, suck it, Brad.
Suck it, Brad.
Listen, for the last time, his name is not the face licker. It's Brad Marchand. He's a pretty good hockey player, Tom. He's pretty good at his job, Tom. Yeah, I mean, the guy was a little bit emotional after he gutted it all out in a Game 7. But wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be? The face licker. Hey, Tom, why don't we focus on what the Blues just did and not what the face licker did after losing? Man, let it go. Put some respect on it. Give them some bleeping credit. Clones. Look, yes, that was a grown man who licked somebody's face back in the day. It's been a while now, right? Yeah, but old Tommy in Tampa hasn't forgotten yet, has he? The face licker. Hey, Tom, why don't you worry about your Lightning? Why don't you worry about your Lightning and what happened to them this year and not focus on the face licker? Suck
love
it,
when
Brad?
you talk hockey.
Suck it, Brad.
Suck it, Brad.
Really. Nice job, Tom. Way to make the process way worse. 1-800-636-8686. Give them their bleeping credit. They're one of the best stories ever in the NHL. Dead last at the start of January, and they're on top right now.